That same girl that you're trying to get a hold of and not succeeding is desperate to get a hold of somebody else. The same girl that tells you that she's busy, that she's not available, is hoping and begging to hear from the person that she's really interested in. There's an Eastern saying, old ancient Eastern saying, and you know how much respect I have for those saying that last through the ages. The saying says, while I was kissing your hand, you were kissing the feet of another. And your goal is to be that other person. Your goal is to be and to give your time only to the ones who value you and look at you as a prize and give their full attention to you. In this modern day and age, also, if you're with somebody and they're constantly looking at their phone or they're taking calls while they're with you, I mean, this is at the initial stages of a meeting of a person, I would drop them. I would go as far as walking out in the middle of that meeting, that first meeting, if they do that. But if not, if you're not that bold, you would make sure that is the last time she ever sees you. To me, that is the true essence of red pill, to me. And if anyone else tells you something else, they're either ignorant, or they're missing the point, or they're not aware of what red pill is all about. Because there are a lot of jokers out there who learn this term and they use it without truly knowing what it means. What red pill means to me is knowing the true intention of people, in this case, women in interpersonal relationships, versus what they are showing you, what they're pretending to be. The whole idea is learning to read between the lines, learning to read someone's actions. The French philosopher says, when a woman is talking to you, listen through looking at her eyes. Meaning, to me, that means you look at the woman's eyes. Eyes are windows to the soul. You can learn so much from people's eye movements and also their general overall body language. They tell you honestly everything you need to know. I believe it was an Austrian philosopher that said that we unknowingly reveal our innermost secrets through our body language. The operating word here is unknowingly. People don't know, people are not aware that through their body language, they are revealing to you everything that you need to know. If only you're observant enough and trained enough. This is what I'm hoping and trying to do here, to the best of my ability again, to teach you, to make you aware of abilities that you already have. You have eyes and ears, and you have the ability to focus and observe. Watch people's body language, and that'll tell you everything you want to know. It's in their facial expressions, it's in their arms movement. It's even in a way a person is sitting next to you in a car. If they're crossing their legs, for example, if they're crossing their legs towards you, that means they're interested. If they are crossing their legs away from you, that means they are not interested. If their arms are crossed, obviously that means they are in defensive mode and not interested, apprehensive. And if they are pushing back their hair and exposing their neck and ear and everything, that means they are very interested. Little things like that, but also in the eyes and the facial expressions. Really, it's all there. It's all there. People can't act for long. People quickly fall back into their natural mode, and that's when you should get busy reading their body language. And the body language does not necessarily have to be in person. When you try to establish communication with somebody and they're not responsive, let it go. I mean, there is the initial stage of pursuing and everything, you know, that's fine. But even to that, there is a limit. You let your intentions known, and then you sit back. You don't beg for someone's attention. You don't beg for someone's time. You don't try to bribe them with expensive dinners and gifts. Those never achieve good results. If someone wants you, they'll come to you. You have to first, of course, let them know that you're interested. You know, women are trained to be coy and hold back, and because they don't want to be appearing easy, or they don't want to embarrass themselves. You of course make your interest known, but then you stand back. Then you stand back and let them show if they're interested or not. But going back to the main point of this video is kind of sort of a continuation of the previous video that I made about people BSing you when they say that they're busy, they're not available, they have something else to do. All of that is BS. People make time for the things that they're interested in, for the things that are important to them, for the things that they value. Remember the true essence of Red Pill. And remember to be able to read between the lines, and not people necessarily tell you, but what they are telling you by not telling you. What is written between the lines. You want to know what the real intention is, and because all the other stuff is BS, is worthless junk. All the other excuses are worthless stuff. Pay attention to what they're doing closely, and let their actions speak and reveal their true intentions. In the end, you will know, the truth will come out. All the best.